Actually, we have statistics here from UNCTAD that shows that woman-led high-tech startups are more capital efficient, achieve 35% ROI return on investment, and when ventured back, as you mentioned, generate 12% ROI revenue than male-owned tech company. Just for those of you that were reluctant investing in women-owned company, there you go. Our next speaker, it's a pleasure to introduce Dr. Esraa El-Babli, I hope I said this correctly, the first deaf scientist in Egypt. I think that I said enough. You take it.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the Royal Academy of Science International Trust for giving me this chance to be the voice of unheard people, the deaf women and the girls at this important meeting. I'm here not to talk about myself as the problems I have faced and still facing as a deaf person. I'm here to connect you with some words that rights that are missing in many reports, legislation and policy making. I'm here to talk about the importance of equality and parity in education and employment, not between the center, but rather between able and disabled people. Since I was a little girl, I always thought about the rights of deaf persons. How can a hearing doctor deal with deaf persons? Research has shown that there is a huge health inequality among the deaf community. When I was in my high school, I started thinking about my career. I thought to myself, what would be the most difficult thing for me to do? Medical field is competitive. I think and tested is a tough job, so I chose that. I was a student with excellent score in English and science. I was denied acceptance to university because of my hearing disability. However, Professor Abata Sarhan, the president of Portugal University, looked at my abilities and accepted me. And thanks to Dr. Nipin Raki, who gave me the support during the years of studying. Every deaf person has a different experiences with society attitude towards them. Personally, I face many obstacles, sometimes from university professors or classmates. My main difficult experiences was from primary classmates and university. I used to come over it because I believe that women are more competent with themselves. If women give support to each other, I think we should have achieved gender equality for a long time ago. I'm not happy when I'm not picking science, and today, but this huge science which I thrive upon, it makes me feel alive. I get a kick out of knowing I have managed to do such as well as my hearing peers. I also thought it would fit best with my strengths. I was always a high achiever in science. I knew I would enjoy the process too. I see them today as the art of problem solving, as a passion, as a puzzle. As a deaf test, I have more advantage than my hearing peers. Unlike them, I can communicate with deaf and hearing persons. Also, the word of science gave me more focus on solving persons and not to be distracted by phones or other analysis. Deafness is not a learning disability and gives the right support and effective decisioning. There is no reason why most deaf people cannot achieve as much as others. I don't think everyone in society really understands that, so it was important to me that I was able to prove myself academically and professionally. The most important achievement in my life is not to be the first deaf female dentist in Egypt and maybe in Arab country, but rather to be a role model for the deaf boys and girls, to shine their hearing cross and to achieve their goals. I have to say, after graduating, most of the people I have met are now very accepting. and general, the substanding society has become very proud of me and a lot more accepting. But the third is still room for much more improvement. The system, from lack of education and awareness about the sensitive issues, was also right support that the people are subject to isolation, abuse, burning, poor self-esteem, poverty, and level of achievement. I'm very lucky to have my parents. Without them, I will not be who I am now. Because I support, I have support of my family. Our family is the most important influence on us that we shared. I pursued a sheep and I had the support of my teachers. I would like to ask you, do you know how Dr. Sotit Basharas? She is the person in history, male or female, to earn both PhD and MD, and is one of the person the doctor in the United States. Or do you know her as Nancy Sharpness? She is an American biochemist who broke the barrier down and worked for the committee for studies with disabilities. There are many brave women who made the earth making important achievement to modern society despite the odds against them. This group of powerful women has found against a culture that seeks to challenge them. History is full of these women who changed the world forever, that the names of these women and their achievement often left out of textbooks. In most low and middle income countries, children with disabilities are more likely to be out of school than any other group of children. Even if they do attend school, children living with disabilities are often more likely to drop out and leave school early. In some countries, having a disability can more than double the chance of not beginning school compared to their non-disability peers. It is therefore unsurprising that in many countries, kids with disabilities make up the vast majority of those out of school. Tackling this severe discrimination is a matter of importance. Firstly, setting out of the right to education of children in general and the kids in particular of the potential benefits of an education and the chance to access other rights. Through a percentage of my education and now with my career, I dream about reaching every top kid in my country, Egypt, and other places. I always wanted to offer them the hand to go to school and universities and have their own careers. I always want my mother to reach other mothers and give them the support on how to care for their top kid and get the best out of them. I always want my teachers to train as a teacher. I'm also so grateful for the Royal Academy of Science Graduates for making the dream come true. Today, it gives me a great honor to announce from this great place the United Nations raised UNCTAD Esraa Public Repair Fund for the women and girls. The fund will help the kids and women mainly in the developing country as the refugees and displaced ones. The fund will help the kids to battle against the odds and achieve their ambitions. Instead of letting the disability get in the way, the fund will help the kids use it as a tool to push themselves forward and reach their goals, even if it against the odds. Through governmental and private or private sector, I hope all will join me and raise it in supporting this fund. My dream are not yet over. My main dream is to be the first top secretary general of the United Nations. I will work hard to bring peace, equality to the world through science without leaving anyone behind. It is another science that connects us all. Thank you.